When you think of the CFO role, you think of somebody who is going to be quite detailed, quite meticulous, and just very, very into the detail of things. And actually, you're a very big picture sort of person. You're very, very strategic, and you're also very warm and outgoing. And I think that's really helpful in terms of just getting that relationship kick-started really quickly.
Really, we work on a daily basis on a much more of a strategic approach, I think, rather than the nitty-gritty details. One of the things that I love about our relationship is I think it's based on a very strong level of trust.
We have more conversations as being leaders as a company than we do about our respective functions.
Yeah, and I think both the departments do a good job of bringing individuals from the other department into the planning process early on, which gives that insight early into what each of the departments are doing and where they're strategically headed.
In the whole media process, actually, we had someone from finance going through and working through each of those pitches, and she had an equal voice in which media agency we were going to go through as everyone else, including the director of media, including marketing, including creative.
I really admire your commercial view on things, and I think that's quite rare for kind of a marketing position to traditionally look at the business as a whole from a very commercial view, obviously with a marketing kind of hat on.
I guess one of the things that I've most learned from you is, and actually it's been really useful for our whole department, is just busting some of those myths about what marketing can and can't do in a business. And I guess one of the things that I'm often trying to challenge with the team is to embrace risk a bit more. And quite often one of the barriers to that sort of thinking is the kind of perception that, well, what's finance going to say? What might legal say? And it's been brilliant that you actually, we proactively brought you into our meeting to kind of bust that myth and to kind of say, no, don't self-limit.
I think it's our roles, as leaders of those departments to model the trust at our level and push that message down to everybody, right? So because that relationship exists on all levels, not just at our level. And the closer that relationship is and the more trust there is at each level between our departments, I think it just makes it more successful.
You need to have one really distinct business vision and a really distinct strategy, and then each of those major groups like finance, like marketing, has their own role to play in it. They're not pulling in two different directions, and so you have to have alignment between the different departments to be able to realise that business vision.